Youngie like really like Youngie look at me with bias and it was the eighth time he had asked the question and I son already started the yes, I answered again nodding my head but of course Youngie was not done. Youngie oh god like really you are married to your best friend Jimmy's elder brother who is also your class teacher and who is also way too older than you. I groaned and waved my hand. Don't forget you are sitting in his house right now. You look at around processing the fact that we are inside Jungkook's house. He clicked his tongue and then as he turned into his response. Youngie, if you wanted to marry someone in this house, then why not Jimin, huh? Jimin, who was quietly drinking and just his juice, suddenly looked at I patted his back and softened my head. I can't. He is for you. For a moment there was a complete silence. Then Jimin and Youngie, what? Both of them shouted together. Their voice so loud that friends Jimin looked completely shocked and Youngie just stared at me as if I had spoken in a different language. Jimin, what do you mean by that? Why I am I for Youngie? Youngie exclaimed, do you know something that we don't? I took her waving my hand. Guys, believe me, I don't know. It's just my grandly fixed my marriage with Jungkook and so I got married. Youngie narrowed his eyes. Youngie, it's just like that. You wake up one day and you friendly said you're getting married today. You just went along with it. Well, we kind of Jimin plays his shoes down, crosses arms. Jimin is playing properly. I suddenly look down at my hand. Okay, the whole thing is schooler. My family is greatly when I was born. My mom and dad passed away in a car accident. After that, I lived with my grandmother and granddaddy. But when I was 5, my grandmother also passed away because of cancer. So from my childhood, my only granddad has been my granddaddy. Leaving Youngie both testified. I took a deep breath and continued to move, but with time, my granddad started getting sick, and in the end, he only wished for to see me in the sick, and he wanted to make sure I would be taken care of after he was gone. So he chose Jungkook, and yes, he said Jungkook is a responsible man, someone who can take care of me. Jimin and I love his temple, but isn't it weird? I mean, he is our class teacher. How does it feel to be married to your teacher? Youngie said, proudly excited. Youngie, but isn't it cool? You are literally married to Jungkook, the hottest teacher in the school. The other students cry when he escorts them, but you live with him. Uncle Youngie, do you have hair yourself? I shook my head and grinned. Jimin leaned back and crossed his arms. To be honest, I'm going to live in this house too, and it's not very comfortable to see my brother and my best friend acting like a married couple under the same roof. Plus, oh no, he is our class teacher. This is going to be a disaster. Youngest not going to be a disaster of a very fun drama because I am loving this already. Jimin rolled his eyes while I saw this was only the beginning, and I held no idea how I was going to survive. Jungkook, baby, I don't know. I don't want to start the day. I want to fall back asleep. Jungkook, wake up. It's fine, but I'm not fine. At least not when I look around my room and find random things. Childish stuff was already definitely not there before. Jungkook, it's fine. Not you are married, Jungkook, and I go and run my face. I have to remain myself to that every morning I was married to a high schooler, to my student, to a kid with a son. I grabbed myself downstairs to the kitchen hoping that my maybe food would make my day better, but no, it's got worse. Right there hanging next in my kitchen was a pastel pink towel with the words of "Go for a friend sake written on it, and in Greek there was two little frogs drawn on it. Teasing Jungkook, what is this word? Next is to stew vegetable and nestled and prepare sex cute maybe, but that made it was that the tiny butterfly wearing machine t-shirt and said BAF Jungkook. Oh no, it's spreading. The cuteness is spreading in my house. A Sunday protesting at the kitchen like it has been withdrawn in my house used to be a peaceful, simple, and mature. Now it's looked like a teenager dreamland, and just then I thought my morning couldn't get any more adult. A familiar voice ran up my spine. Good morning to me. Pardon, slowly I looked up and stared, and my eyes twinkled with, oh no, baby blue sleep set, a matching tank top, a sleepy Tehunga his eyes standing at the top of a stair. I swallow hard. Jungkook, I'm her husband, but whatever sound better. Tehunga completely ignored my voice as he skipped on to the stair, walking into the kitchen like he had live here for everything. Oh, you found out my undergrads, and I pointed at the towel. Jungkook, you this? What is this? Why is my kitchen turning pink? Tehun giggled because pink is a happy color, and look, the frog are in love. Jungkook grinned. I can't believe this. Tehun happily opened the fridge, acting like he didn't just turn my serious adult life into a funny pastel color mess. I sang again, rubbing my temple. Jungkook, I wanted to spend my day doing nothing because it's a finally Sunday, but let's see, maybe I can't because I'm married to a kid, and somehow I had a feeling this was only the beginning. Baby, I walked into the laundry room, carrying my basket full of cloth. My arms were already tired, but I just wanted to throw everything into the washing machine and be done with it. Just because I left the washing machine, a familiar voice spoke from behind me. Jungkook, are you going to do laundry right now? I rolled my eyes before turning around. No, I just like to carry my laundry around because it's fun. I spoke straightly, giving him a point look, but Jungkook, of course, he had own respect. Ready, Jungkook, hurry, but not really a good one. Before I could reply, he quietly took a spoon of detergent and poured it into a drum of water. My eyes widened in horror. Stop, I need that washer. Jungkook gave me an instant look before smacking. Jungkook, wow, I do too. I let out a frustrated sign and set my basket down, crossing my arm. Then what? It's so important that you need to wash it. Jungkook wiping my eyes, and he started putting his clothes into the washing machine. Jungkook, none of your business. That only made me more curious. I narrowed my eyes and gave him a teasing smile. Why did you pop your pants again? Jungkook immediately froze, and his dark circle eyes met mine, and I gulped. He looked at me like he was ready to chase me around the house, and honestly he could, and he would. Jungkook cleared and back to your eyes better. You can do your laundry tomorrow. And that's hurt my pride. My ego would not allow me to walk away so easily. With a dramatic sign, I picked up my basket and instead of standing back, I walked from slowly. I reached the washing machine. I dumped all of my clothes into it, mixing them with Jungkook. Jungkook got dropped. He looked at me like I had just committed a crime. Tehun grinned. Can you wash mine too? To make sure he wouldn't refuse, I used my secret weapon, tightened my head, pointing my lips, and blinked my eyes in the cutest way possible. Everyone said this way was possible to resist, and I know it worked every time. Jungkook stared at me for a few seconds before shaking his head with a sign. Jungkook, of course, I can wash your clothes too. My hand husband. I laughed, feeling with tears. It was only day of our marriage, but honestly, living with Jungkook was turning out to be more fun I had expected. Next day, Thapeobi. It was the first day of school after my marriage. It was Monday, a very painful Monday. I was sleeping peacefully when my watch broke out my dream. Jungkook, go get ready. I groaned but didn't open my eyes. That's when I noticed something. The smallest regret the hair coconut. I slowly opened my eyes and blinked at the person standing near my head. Jungkook, my husband, he just using perfume and now the entire room smells like coconut. I am. Can you wait? Jimmy up. Jungkook I lazy roll out of bed and dragged my feet towards Jimmy's room. His room was just in front of our room, so it was not a long walk. I knocked on his door. No response. I knocked again. Still no response. My son and pushed the door open. Oh, Jimmy, wake up. Your brother is telling us to get ready. Oh, I jumped back. I shouted in shock. Jungkook rushing inside. What happened? I dramatically pointed at the bed. My two best friends did sleep over without me. I have and stumped toward the bed, poking Youngi's hand. Hey, Youngi, wake up. Jimin and Youngi were sleeping, but not in a normal way. They were hugging. Youngi again opened his eyes and sat up, rubbing his head. Youngi, I can explain. Jimin blinked in confusion before realized the situation. Jungkook, who had been standing at the doorway, let out a deep sigh. Jungkook, oh God, you guys scare me. Youngi, now fully awake, turning his head and finally noticed Jungkook. His face turned from sleepy to pink. Youngi, oh yeah, good morning, sir. Jungkook chuckled and crossed his arms. Jungkook, good morning, Youngi. There is no need to call me sir. I am your best friend, husband, and also the brother of your other best friend. Just call me Jungkook. I smiled. So, do you want me to call you hubby in school? I pouted playfully, making my voice extra dramatic. Of course, I didn't mean it in a romantic way. It was pure scam. Jungkook rolled his eyes but he smiled. Jungkook, in school, you better call me sir and hurry up, breakfast is ready. Jimin and Youngi both started laughing at our little secretive changes. I groaned loudly and threw my head in the air. I am the most unlucky person in the whole world. Before I could finish, Youngi cut me off. Youngi, when I came you were already sleeping in your room. Jungkook told us you were tired, so we didn't disturb you. Jimin nodded. Geminius and Youngi parents were out because of business, so he came over at midnight and fall asleep as soon as he arrived. They were so fun without you. I squeezed my eyes, then still feeling betrayed. Whatever. They would giggle as I stepped out of the door. Time escaped. Jungkook dropped the three of us at the school and of course come along with us because he was our class teacher. Jimin sat in the first row acting all serious like a perfect student. Meanwhile, Youngi and I look our usual state behind him, whispering about anything and everything. It was Jungkook's first day as a teacher in our school. The bell rang, singing the start of the first period right on time. Jungkook entered the class, and that's when the classroom suddenly felt different. I could hear a girl gasping and whispering excitedly. He is so hard. I can't believe he is a teacher. He is my type. Oh my gosh, look at his line. I frowned and potted crossing my arm. Are these guys blind? Youngi, who had been resting his chin on his hand, turning to me with a knowing smile. Youngi, hey, I was jealous. I scooped my hair dramatically. Of course not. Why would I be jealous? And I know he is going to end up with me on the same bed at the night. I smiled at Youngi. made a face and he, wow, and that sound weird. Never say that again. Before I could argue, Jungkook spoke at the room. Full silence. Jungkook, so I am Jungkook, your new math teacher. I am 26-year-old. And he paused, looking directly at the student. Jungkook, I am married. The moment he said it, I could hear the girl in class whispering again. He is so hot. Gosh, why is he married? His partner must be the luckiest person in the world. I'm jealous of his partner. Asma proudly, well, of course, his partner is me. Jungkook first brought me back to reality. Jungkook, since I'm your class teacher, let's go to know each other better. Let's start with you. He suddenly pointed at me. I blinked. He's trying to teach me? Fine. Two can play this game. I cleared my throat and stood up. I'm Kenton, I'm 60-year-old and I hate math. I said it loud and clear, making sure to stress hate math just to annoy him. The moment the word left my mouth, Jungkook looked at me. Not just look at, he is straight. I swallowed nervously, his eyes were sharp, his smile growing. Suddenly, I felt like I was not wearing any clothes under his face. And why he's looking at me like that? Jungkook came slightly forward, his voice smooth and teasing. Jungkook, oh, you hate math? He smiled. Jungkook, look like you need extra class for me. Then I guess. Then what? No way. Then smile suddenly looked completely unbothered. Jungkook, it's my job to help a student who struggle with math, and since you clearly hate it, extra lesson sound perfect for you. I groaned. Fine, I give up. He won this round. The rest of the class was spent introducing ourselves while Jungkook effortlessly attracted the attendance of half the girls in the school. I sang Honorable. My husband is a magnet for fan girl. Youngie laughed. Poor you. And with that, lunch break, me, Youngie and Jimmy went to the canteen and sat at our usual table. I looked at a bite of my food before looking at Youngie suspiciously. Youngie, for how many days have you been living in my husband's house? Youngie raised an eyebrow and smiled. Youngie, hey, it's Jimmy and your house too. Maybe you just love mentioning that you are married. He blinked dramatically at the end. I rolled my eyes. Jimmy, he's been in our house for 1 week. Youngie clapped his hands together, nodding. Youngie, so straightforward but true. I gasped dramatically, placing a hand over my head. Hey, you guys are my best friend. Before I could finish, Jimmy and Youngie spoke at the same time. Youngie, what do you want? How about it? But before I could continue, the bell rang straight in the end of the lunch break at home after school. Me, Youngie, and Jimin arrived at the house at our usual time, but Jungkook had to stay longer at school since he was a teacher. We walked inside, tried from the day, but excited about our little surprise. The front door opened at the moment Jungkook stepped inside. Place a bucket full of water drop, but it fell right in front of him instead of on his head. Jungkook crossed his arms and smiled. Jungkook, did you really think I was going to fall for such a childish prank? I go. Youngie immediately pointed at me. Youngie, we said it was childish. Jungkook, it was all the editor. Youngie stood. Jimin, anyway, do you guys want to watch TV together? Jungkook signed but nodded. Jungkook, sure, let me change it first. Youngie, Jimin, and Taehyung, okay. Jungkook walked to his bedroom, opening the door, and that's when he when it happened place. A second bucket of water fell perfectly on top of him, dashing him from head to toe. I clutched my stomach, trying not to laugh, but then I saw his face. He with shocked, completely defeated face. Oh, that was it. I burst into uncontrollable laugh. You fall into my sport trap. Jungkook stood there, blinking his wrists, tugging his body. His hair was dripping, and he looked so done with life. Yoongi and Jimin. Yoongi and Jimin laughing to try to hold it, but falling miserably. Jungkook's hand running and thought his weight here. Jungkook Tehan, yes, my dearest husband. Jungkook took one step forward, me. I took a step back. He took another step. I took another step back, and then I turned and he fought my life. Jungkook POV. Jungkook gave me an idea for the most terrible prank. I looked at Jimin and Yoongi, hoping they have something good. Yoongi, I know it. Jimin, you brother can't just take us from Earth without any reason. His market line. Okay, fair. He crushed me. Jungmin, just do anything. It will hurt Tehang. I scoffed. Jungkook, why? I mean, why would I do anything that would actually hurt my husband? Jimin is shocked. Jimin, then fine, do whatever you want. Yoongi, who was literally on the opposite team yesterday, suddenly grinned. Yoongi, alright, let's do this. Jimin, what about putting toothpaste between on his oras? I gave him the most disappointed look ever. Jungkook, shut up. Yoongi when told them to with this kind of prank, and awkward silence formed. Jungkook fan just hide in his clothes, jumping out and scare him. Both Yoongi and I turned at him at the same time. Jungkook, Yoongi, huh? Jimin order prank is the book. Hide, jump out of and scare him. Simple, easy, effectively, no preparation needed. I stared at my brother in disbelief. Jungkook, that's a terrible idea. Jimin smiled. Jimin, is it? He all screamed. You both will laugh. He fake punch you or something. You all pull him close and then boom, making out before you know it. I choke on air. Jungkook, I want to prank him, not make out with him. Yoongi and Jimin burst into laughter in a way I did not appreciate. I frowned but my head. Well, Jimin's idea was not Yoongi, really? After drinking a big such bubble tea, fine, take whatever you want. And just like that, I got myself a prank plan later that night. I was in his clothes, his freaking clothes. What was I doing with my life? I was a grown-up man, a teacher, someone who was supposed to guide a student in life, and here I was hiding in her clothes for a stupid prank. Who do I ever let those thoughts suggest idea for a prank? A sign this was a terrible idea. I shouldn't just seek out before he shoot. Is that him? Yep. I'm stuck here. I started jumping out and screamed. But now, no, it's too late. I quickly pulled out my phone and texted the group chat with Jimin and Yoongi. Me, I'm stuck in the freaking clothes. Yoongi, hey Jimin. Yoongi, wait, how long have you been in there? Me, 5 minutes. Jimin, oh, dang. Yoongi, listen, when he goes to the bathroom, just jump into bed. You are his husband. He won't question where you suddenly came from. Jimin, just jump in and get your on. Yoongi, Jungkook, believe me, you guys are not going to end up making out. I roll my eyes. This kind were we wild. I peeked out a crack in the closed door to see if Taekook was still there, and then, oh no, he was unbuttoning his shirt. This is bad. This is very, very bad. I waited too long in these stupid clothes, and now if he found me after changing his clothes, he's definitely thinking I was I immediately turned around, pressing my back against the closed wall. I couldn't let my husband think I was clothes. Jungkook thinking, please, just go to the bathroom. But of course he didn't. His footsteps got closer. I panicked. What do I do? Before I could react, the closed door swung open. The next sequence of event happened way too fast. Taehyung screamed. I turned around. His eyes widened in horror. I noticed that he was shirtless. His feet collapsed directly with my face, and then everything went black. Jungkook with Jungkook, I'm so sorry. He sits next to me on our bed, looking genuinely upset. His eyes are widened with guilt as he stares at the tissue paper I'm holding against my nose to stop the bleeding. Jungkook, it's all right, really. I tried to sound convincing, but my nose hurt. Then I didn't realize it was you. I was just so freaking out when I opened my clothes and saw a man inside, and then when you turned around, I reacted before I could even think. He smells like flower. Then I won't have never punched you if I know it was you. Jungkook, are you sure about that? I raised an eyebrow at him. Then reporting, I'm serious. You know me, but I would never hurt you on purpose. He looked so weird. His eyebrow frowned. They pressed together in concern. I don't think I've seen him this genuinely upset before. My heart softened and I almost reached out a hug him almost. Then I remember he still shirtless. I quickly looked away, clearing my throat. Jungkook, it's my fault anyway. Then suddenly stopped looking guilty and glared at me. Then, oh yeah, why I am even upset. You were the pivot looking in my clothes. I raised my hand in disbelief. Jungkook, okay, first of all, I'm not Taehyung crossing hands. Second, the man who was hiding in my clothes while I was about to change my clothes. Jungkook saying, first I was hiding there for a prank. Second, the moment I realized we were going to turn around. Third, this is all Jimin and Yoongi's fault. It was their idea to hide in your clothes. Taehyung narrowed his eyes at me. Taehyung, and why exactly did you tell you to hide in my clothes? I groaned. I know this prank wouldn't sound ridiculous. Jungkook, I asked them for prank idea and Jimin said crushing someone by jumping on a cloth is the oldest trick in the book. At first I thought it was funny until I was actually inside the clothes, realizing how creepy it was. Then he stared at me for a second, then his lips pressed together, his shoulders started shaking and he burst out laughing. I signed. Jungkook bumbling, just let it go. Taehyung wiping his tears from his eyes. Jungkook, did you really think hiding in a clothes was a smart idea? What if I got so scared, my heart jumping out of my chest? I rolled my eyes. Jungkook, that's not physically possible, but now I know that I'll never do something like this again because I also know that you are a secret WWE fighter. Where did you learn to punch like that? Taehyung just let out his bottom lip, slightly looking guilty again. Is that sympathy for Taehyung? Weird, but I'll take it. Taehyung softly, my granddaddy didn't teach me. I blinked. Jungkook, Taehyung nodded, looking positive. Taehyung, yeah, he always said if something sneaks up on you, punch first and ask a question later. I sang. Jungkook, I see you just follow his advice perfectly, huh? Taehyung grinned. Exactly. I shook my hand, pressing the tissue harder against my nose. This boy is going to be the death of me.